Hey up guys, it's me. Back once again for another video. Back once again for the Renegade Master. So, we've got a repeat customer today, gang-a-lang. We've got, do you remember the Q7 that left an absolute horrendous mess on the back of my truck? With the injector fault? Tracy's Q7. Well, Tracy's Q7 has missed our lorry and wants to be back on the back of it. So we are picking it up. This time we're going a long way. We're going to Sheffield. What do I know about Sheffield? They all talk like this. No, they're all like Sheffield. I don't know really. Like Wallace and Gromit maybe? More cheese, Gromit. So, yeah, we're off to Sheffield. The Arctic Monkeys are from Sheffield. Might listen to some Arctic Monkeys on the way. You know when you're just in the mood for a bit of rock? You know, like you just need some rock music. Well, no, I'm not saying the Arctic Monkeys are rock stars. However, today is one of those days. Few things have happened, but the biggest thing is I've got lots to tell you. Loads to tell you about the channel. It's just all going off, guys. It's just going off. So, strap yourselves in. I will give you 8 seconds. So you can have, I'll put something entertaining on the screen for you for 8 seconds. Go and get yourselves a brew. Go and get yourselves a beer or a pina colada or whatever your tipple is. Go and get one and I'll see you in 8 seconds. Go. Right, we're nearly at the garage now that I dropped the bloody car off at a week ago or 5 days ago or whatever it was. Got a few shout outs for you, but a lot of them come with stories that I'm gonna share with you. So we'll wait for that. We'll wait till we're loaded up. I'm gonna try a new technique for loading this Q7 today. It's gonna be a new Techers. I'll show you it. You will see that in a minute. It's gonna be a lot quicker. I'll wait till we're strapped on. And we're on our way, probably up the A1 or the M1, whichever way it's taking us. It's Friday, isn't it? It's Friday today, so the traffic's probably going to be bad, but the M1's usually pretty steady. So, I will see you. I'll see you when we get here. This Q7 is in exactly the same place as it was when I dropped it off, when I did my precision drop off. Oh look what's over there. Do you remember this? Still there. I'm gonna go and offer him another 50 quid. Right, let's go winch this car around. You coming? Let's go. Right, so this is my new technique for winching cars on. There it is, look. That's where we left it. Ready for this? This is my new way. What do you think of that? What do you think of that technique? Much quicker. Right, we're all strapped on. We're off to Sheffield, but quickly, we've got to go and see Paul. Paul's a subscriber. Paul, give us a wave. Be out on Sunday, all right? Take it easy, Paul. So that's Paul, that's the subscriber we met, that I met the other week, and he's just come up to me and said, "Oh, yeah, all my mates were watching it," and they were like, "Oh, was that you?" So I was like, gotta get him on the channel, haven't we? Right, we're off to Sheffield now. We need a little bit of sat-naving. Right, I'll get the sat-nav going, I'll get you mounted up, and we will have another chat when I'm on the road. See you in a minute, guys. Right guys, so we're on the A1 now, A-road fans. Pretty clear going this way, pretty busy going south. So, got about an hour now to Sheffield probably. I've just driven through some like absolutely biblical rain, like I've never seen rain like it. And there's still people without their bloody lights on. The guy in front of me, he just disappeared. I couldn't see him at all. What have I got to tell you about? I went to hospital yesterday about my knee, had to get that looked at. And whilst I was there was a kid sat there and he had a piece of Lego stuck up his nose. I thought it was quite, kids are class, aren't they? You're like, Johnny, why have you putting things in your face? He won't mind me telling this story. I've got a mate, he's called Stu, but we call him Shoe. And this is one of the best stories I've ever heard. You notice I've got different shades on today. I'm mixing it up, keeping it fresh, keeping it real on the channel. So he fell asleep, right? At like like a bit of a piss up around someone's house. And the person whose house he was at happened to be like a mechanic, and he had some like 2-part epoxy resin. You look a little bit like you're on the wonk there, guys. That's better. So he had this 2-part epoxy resin, and they took his shoe off. Hold on, I've got a call coming in, guys. Speak to you in a minute. I was talking to, I was telling you about my mate Stu, who we now call Shoe, because basically he was leathered, and someone got like a 2-part epoxy resin and glued his shoe to his head. So he had to go, this was down in Oxford, right? He had to go to, is it John Radcliffe Hospital, I think? Sat in the A&E of John Radcliffe Hospital with his shoe epoxy resin onto his head. Class that. Imagine that. Imagine being sat in A&E with this bloke who's got a shoe glued to his head. They had to shave his hair and everything. It's class. So that's that. I thought I'd quickly Google things to know and like interesting facts about Sheffield. Well, it turns out, fucking hell, sorry, another call. Right, so yeah, it is busy today. Like I've had like 8 recovery calls today, and I'm on my way up to Sheffield, so I can't do it. Yeah, I googled some stuff because I was like, stuff must have happened in Sheffield. There must be something that Sheffield is famous for. Did you know what it said? The longest ever lasting rainbow to have ever been recorded was visible from Sheffield. That's a fact, isn't it? It also said that Sheffield has the oldest football club and the oldest football ground in the world. Well, question, I thought it was Wrexham. I thought Wrexham was the oldest football ground in the world. Maybe I got that wrong. But because I thought that was why, what's his name, Deadpool bought it.
Why Wrexham? Why Wrexham?
Anyway, so that's that. I've been to Sheffield a few times. They've got a concert theatre there. I went and watched Florence and the Machine there once. She was really good. I like a bit of live music. But Florence off of the Machine, she was pretty good. But also, Sheffield was the first place I ever saw someone on Spice. And there was this bloke in the town centre, and he was just like, he was like in a constant state of like zombie. And I was like, okay. And he was off his head on Spice, like dribbling everywhere and stuff. So yeah, it's the first time I saw Spice. And then I moved to Lincolnshire and went to Skegness, and everyone's on Spice at Skegness. Probably. Right, we're just getting off the A1 now, onto the M18. Motorway fans. Ronnie's going strong. Everything's good. We've got loads more to tell you. Ah, right. Need to debrief, don't we? Do you know what I might do is put the head cam on now. We'll go head cam, and I'll tell you some stuff. You don't have to look at my face. You can look out the window whilst I'm telling you the stories. So I will speak to you in a minute from my head. Well, obviously I'm talking from my head, but I will talk to you from the point of view of my head and what I can see. Right, see you in a minute. Right guys, welcome to my forehead. Thought I'd have a little chat from here, really. We need to debrief the mental health video that I put out, right? So I've been blown away by the response to it. Absolutely mental. And do you know what? I've got to give a couple of shout outs. I had a message from another recovery firm. This guy, he messages me quite a bit, and I think he's really enjoying the videos. But you know who you are. In fact, I'm not going to mention your name just because of the nature of it. But he told me a story about his son actually took his own life. It really opened up to me in this message, and oh God, I'll tell you now, it nearly reduced me to tears reading it. But yeah, do you know what? I've had so many people message me, email me, Facebook messaging through the Sleaford Recovery Facebook page, just saying like, what a difference my videos are making to people. Wow, you know, there's me sitting there going, oh, do you know what? I want to get to 3,000 subscribers and all this. It doesn't matter, does it? Do you know what? If I make a difference to 100 people rather than, you know, it's all well and good having 16, 17,000 subscribers, but do you know what? I think we're making a difference here. And that's great. That's all I want, really. I just want to make people happy. I feel like this is the best job in the world, recovery, because I love driving. Since I was 7, I passed my driving test 2 weeks after my 17th birthday. and I've just fell in love with it immediately. Well, I always loved driving anyway, but I just absolutely love it. I get to drive about, I get to meet people, and now I get to make these videos for you guys, which is just class. Love it. And people seem to be finding me funny, which is even better. I never used to drink when I was younger, like 17, 18, 19. I didn't drink because all I wanted to do was drive all the time. So I used to just be the designated driver all the time. How long we got? 16 minutes. I feel tired. Do you know, if you ever want to know if you're tired, FaceTime my gran. She'll tell you straight away. It's the first thing she'll tell you. If you look tired, she'll tell you. So if anyone wants to know if you look tired, give her a call. This Q7 is heavy, like so heavy. Ridiculous, man. Oh, where am I going? Is anyone else getting a little bit sick and fed up of this weather? I know that's proper boring crack, innit? But Jesus Christ, it just stopped raining. I'm gonna try, I need to get some new straps today. I'm gonna order some new straps later and get on Red, the recovery people. Get on there, get a new, I need a new axle strap. So anyone wanna buy me an axle strap? Hit me up in the comments if you want to buy me an axle strap and I will write your name on the axle strap. Oh, I'm only joking, they're about 15 quid I think. I don't mind buying it. What do we know about Sheffield then, other than it has long rainbows? If you know anything more interesting about Sheffield, obviously they made a lot of steel here. And their ice hockey team is called the Sheffield Steelers, I know that. I used to play a bit of ice hockey, that's how I know that. Stay there, kids. It's the world's favourite car wash. Who knew? Who knew it was in Sheffield? There's something about Sheffield. The world's favourite car wash is there. Oh, breathe in. Right, do you know what? I'm probably gonna switch the camera off now. Now this car is going back to the garage that they bought it from. It's kind of been rejected by the owner. So I found out what's wrong with it. Apparently there's been some dodgy repair on the injector, so that needs to be sorted. And I think they've stripped the clamp bolt threads, so ultimately it won't hold the injector in, which is why it popped out, which is why it ended up on the back of my truck. However, I feel a little bit bad. Like obviously the garage are fixing it, and what I don't want to do is like name and shame the garage or anything. They're going to sort it. They've taken the car back, but what we'll do is I'll switch the camera off now. And I will hit you up when we are back on the road, empty, and we'll be like a rocket. Rocket Ronnie will be on the road in about 15 minutes, I reckon it'll take me to get this unloaded. But yeah, so I'll catch you in a minute, and we'll talk more crap. I've got more stories for you. Right, see you in a bit. Right guys, welcome back. Car's dropped off. Ooh, it's gone. We're now just getting on the M1 south to head home. Got to go and sit in all that traffic on the A1 now though, which is going to be, actually I think it might have rerouted us to stay on the M1 a little bit longer. Yeah. Oh, right, I bought a new car, didn't I? I've decided to buy myself a nice little run around, something for a little bit of fun at the weekends, and you're going to piss your pants when I tell you what it is. Something that I can then have, still gets a little bit of, decent fuel economy, but I'm going to save for a year. So when I turn 40 next year, I'm going to buy myself an Aston Martin. But I've got to save up, so it gives me an incentive, keep me out of the pub, take on those jobs at 3 o'clock in the morning when you just want to stay in bed. but it gives me that incentive. I'm going to work towards it. I'm going to achieve it. Positive thinking and all that. I'm going to say to the universe, thank you for giving me a mastermind, and I'm going to have one. And obviously, it'll all be on the channel. However, do you want to see what I bought? Here you go. I'll give you a little tour. Years ago, I used to race go-karts, pro karts it was. I used to go all around the country racing them. And there was a lad, he was about 21, and I'll tell you what, he was destined to be a racing driver. He was incredible. Well, he wasn't, he's not a racing driver now. So, he was a brilliant racer. He had a John Cooper Works Mini. I remember going out in this thing, and I was like, oh my God, this car is class, absolutely class. So, this car came up on Facebook Marketplace in my village, in my town, in Sleaford, and I went and bought it. I've got it for a good price. Now it is the one with the N14 engine, for those of you that know, so it does suffer with the timing chain problem. I bought it, I've got it cheap because I knocked him down based on the fact it needed the chain replacing. I've given it a full service with awesome oil, so I got a full service yesterday. I haven't driven it though. I hadn't driven it before I serviced it because I don't want to risk that chain, and the oil didn't look great in it. So I gave it a real good engine flush, changed the oil, and do you know what? It is class. I can't get over how good that car is. I can't get over how fast it is. It's only 211 brake horsepower, but it only weighs 1,000 kilos or 1,100 kilos. So, what a car. Absolutely, handles like it's on rails, and it goes well. So yeah, that's what I've bought. Bit of fun, keep it for a year, but yeah, paid outright. It's all mine. So I'm going to try and get this video out for you on Sunday if I've got the time. I'm going to a wedding tomorrow because it's MotoGP this weekend, and my mate booked his bloody wedding over the MotoGP weekend. Nice one, Nick. Thanks for that. So I'm not going to the MotoGP for the first time in a long time. But I might try and get to a foreign one. I might go and get to a European one this year. So if any of you are going to one, in fact, if you can recommend a decent MotoGP circuit to go to in Europe, let me know which one you'd go to. I'm sure that, like, some of you have got some of you must do it. So yeah, let me know. Or I might go to the TT maybe. Oh, I've missed the TT, I know. The TT was on when I was in America. I saw something. But guys, I feel a little bit like this video's been a little bit boring really, but you know what? Can't be crazy all the time. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please keep liking and subscribing. At the minute, I think we're on, we've got about 15 to go before we're at 3K. So I better get some t-shirts sorted. I've just stopped for Food of Champions, an extra large bacon double cheeseburger from Burger King. Can't beat it. This is definitely the best burger you can get. Well, probably not ever, but from all the fast food ones anyway. So I thought I'd do a quick shout out. Shout out time. Woohoo! So I went through some videos and found some people that comment on every video. I'm not doing everyone, but I'm going to make this a regular thing. I'm going to give you some shout outs if you're commenting regularly. Don't forget, send me your stickers for your business as well. But I've got Samantha Brighton, Ian Watson, Mark Spreadbury, Ash Hobbs, John Bell, Crinkly, Ganjaman, Mad Mark, TRH99, English Charlie. Watch his channel. He's doing some great restorations. He's brilliant. He definitely deserves some more subscribers than he's got. James Wood, and there's so many more, and I'm going to do loads more on all the future videos. I'm going to give you all shout outs, so keep commenting. Thank you for your support, much love. Back to the video. Well, while I eat my burger. I'm eating a burger, pal. See you in a bit. Right guys, so I'm going to end it there. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you like your little shout outs. Great to have you along as always. I'm just getting off the A1 now, nearly back in Sleaford. Yeah, I'm gonna have a pretty chilled afternoon, I think, Friday afternoon. Might try and get this video edited, get it out Sunday. Big shout out to Paul and all of you subscribers. Thank you, I really appreciate your support. And remember, if you want to buy me an axle strap, I'll write your name on it. Cheers guys, have a great weekend. Well, you're watching this Sunday, so have a good week. Don't work too hard, don't get in any trouble, and I will see you guys on the next one. Cheers, guys. Much love.
Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell, bye-bye. Let's have a toast for those lost old eyes.